No, I'm not. I enjoy being right about things. Like that's kind of my brand. I come with real insight, real data, and I'm not going to bet on. You know, never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna say. I'm away because we just started. I'm not trying to get low stuff. Just taken down and
Nah, this nigga saw he was finna say something. What's up?
listen. I have like a somewhat
Oh,
burgeoning YouTube channel, so I kind of understand the All right. We're past 30 seconds. The Jets fucking suck. They're terrible. I mean, there was a point where Bo Nix, I think, had like what, -6, -7 yards or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I had more yards than him. I literally just flipped on the TV and I just saw a stat go across, and I was like, damn, I could be a quarterback in the league. You could have a better passer rating if you just hiked the ball to him and you just spiked it directly into the ground. Like anybody could have done that. Shit was terrible. And they still won. And
Yeah, he
after the
finished
game,
with 60 yards passing, dog. And it really highlights the Jets. Like, I'm glad you said it. I say they are a 9-18 through and through. They're going to lose some games to teams they probably shouldn't lose to. They might steal a couple games from some good teams, but through and through, they not going to do shit. He going to do the same shit, same Brett Favre did with the Jets. It ain't going to be nothing special. He just selling jerseys. That's really what he doing.
pretty much.
So, I mean, who don't want a Aaron Rodgers Jets jersey? The old ones. The new ones look like ass.
They had bad luck because they had Derek picking them. All right, so
Yo, when it was time to do that, when the Jets got the ball back and it was time for them to kick a field goal, what was going on in your heads?
The same shit I saw when the Giants and Dallas played with that miss. I was like, funny.
I said,
stadium,
as soon as they got
shit,
there, I said they're gonna fucking lose
movement.
this game, bro. I felt it. I said they're gonna lose this fucking game. They're gonna miss that shit because I heard them say something about something. Yeah, miss a field goal. I'm like, why they bringing that shit up? Soon as I said, I fucking knew it, bro. They had that chance. I knew it. I said, oh man, it is what it is, though. But I felt that shit was going.
I'm still mad about that game that was going on a week ago while we were live when the Cowboys kicker, who's arguably the best kicker in the league, clearly missed a kick on purpose so they wouldn't cover. I was like, I've never seen such blatant buffoonery.
Last week, right? When they won by 5 and the spread was 5.5. Oh yeah,
literally.
classic Vegas call. Oh yeah. 5.5 never fails. Underdog.
So what was the biggest takeaway from week 4?
Week 4, biggest takeaway.
My favorite ongoing storyline, my favorite narrative. I told y'all at the beginning of the year, if there was ever going to be a three-peat, I don't care how many times people tell me I'm wrong. Why do they keep winning? I mean, the games are on TV. We all see it happening. And I'm telling you right now, spoiler alert, I'm taking the Chiefs this week too. I've heard all types of experts. Oh, they don't have anybody. Oh, they're injured. Oh, Patrick Mahomes broke his receiver's knee in half. Don't care.
I don't even blame any of y'all taking the fucking Chiefs anymore. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is just beyond ridiculous.
Kansas City refs.
It's beyond it's ridiculous, and it's getting worse than when the Patriots had their run. Because this one is just getting, it's like, come on now.
Because it was the Taylor Swift shit put on a huge magnifying glass.
Yeah.
That we didn't have with the Patriots. There was no celebrity star power hovering around them.
Yeah.
They had some other shit hovering around. The nigga got a show now, but that's really about it. But they didn't have Beyonce or Jay-Z and none of that shit, or Meek Mill, none of that. That's bad timing for that, but yeah. What was your takeaway, Joe?
Never pick the Jets again, Derek. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Update: If for some reason this is your first time tuning in, Dale and I have a season-long bet. I think the Jets aren't going to make the playoffs. He thinks they are. They also just, for the record, in case you guys missed it, they lost to a guy who threw for 60 yards last week. The Jets are a bad team. Try to tell y'all, it is what it is. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just a truth teller. I just call it how I see it. Unfortunately, the games are on TV, so we have to watch the Jets here and there. And we all watched them fail last week, and they will continue to fail.
Hey, you know what I noticed about the Ravens and Bills game at the end of that
I
game?
was just about to bring that up. Go ahead.
Did you hear what I think it was Tarico? You know what he said about that game?
What he said?
He slipped up and said they're gonna meet again.
Playoffs.
I did hear that. Oh, I remember that.
I was like, this motherfucker here just said that shit. Thought we wouldn't notice because it was a blowout. Niggas tuned out. Oh,
Playoffs.
no, nigga, I had time that time. Shit.
Playoffs, right? Playoffs.
Yeah. The playoffs.
Bills.
Same shit they did with Alabama, Georgia.
Bills,
Everybody should
Ravens.
know that script by now. But
That was a nice ass whipping. Shout out to everybody that tailed with that whole freaking Ravens with that 2.5. Shit, that was a damn blowout.
Yeah.
I was.
That was easy
the
money.
easiest one. That was the easiest one.
What I said, that's the easiest money. That's the easiest game of the whole slate. No, it's not.
Man.
Yes, it is.
I'm really heating up. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I had my pick'em last week, and this is just a lot of green checks. You know, it's just it just keeps getting better. I don't know what to tell y'all. Everybody was freaking out in the beginning. Y'all remember there were people in the chat after the first week or two. Y'all don't know what y'all are talking about. Like y'all get more games wrong than you get right. Nobody knows what's going on the first couple of weeks. Nobody knows what's happening
at all.
Your favorite people, your professional gamblers, your people that claim to have all the answers. Nobody knew, but we know now. Trust.
Yeah, so to start that off, we got Thursday Night Football, Tampa and Atlanta. Who did you take? I know, Dale, you took Atlanta. Who'd you take, Derek?
I had the Buccaneers.
Same. Who'd you have, B?
I had the Bucks. Yeah, I was riding with the Bucks.
Damn, I be getting y'all niggas with these D names getting confused and shit all the goddamn time when I write this down. Damn. All right, man, we're going to start with the Jets. UK, Sunday, 9:30. Jets, Minnesota. Sam Darnold gets to go against his former team, one of his former teams, 2.5-point favorite. Do they keep this shit going? Do the people in purple keep it going? But does Aaron Rodgers get his get back? Dale, I'm going to start with you.
All right. So everybody and their mama think the Jets are trash because they lost to the Broncos, right? So I have a perfect scenario that's going to go on right now. Everybody's so high on Minnesota right now that Jets, they're going to win the game outright. All right. And I'm not being biased. So I was looking ahead for next week for week 6. I believe Buffalo and New York play each other next week on Monday Night Football. So if the Jets become 3-2 and the Bills are 4-1 or 3-2 this weekend, that game dictates a lot who's going to overtake that AFC East, and they have to have people tuning in for that game. So no way in hell the Jets are losing this game against the Vikings. So I got New York.
Derek, who you got?
Vikings. Come on. I don't look. Aaron Rodgers, not a nice guy. Seems like he's not getting along with his team, with his coach. That shit matters. If there's a plan that needs to be stuck to, if there's a narrative, if there's a script, you know what fucks it up? A guy that's getting paid too much and doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. I don't think that these little problems that they're having as far as the cadence and him going back and forth with his coach that he hates, by the way, I don't think that's going to get resolved by going to a completely different country. I think they stink no matter whether they're in fucking England or America. So give me the Vikings. More comfortable than you think.
B, who you got?
That's a good take. I'm actually gonna roll with the Jets for this one, only because Aaron Rodgers is 17. I think he's 17-10 or 11 or something like that against the Vikings. Hopefully, I think he'll just keep it up. And the whole thing what Dell said about keeping things close, because I remember saying those are going to be the two teams that's going to compete for, the top spot in the AFC East. So I think that's going to happen. And it was one more point. Oh yeah, the Vikings almost gave away last week's game. They was blowing them out, right? Texans came back, but they slipped up. So the Vikings ended up winning the game by 2 points. And
you talking the Packers?
It was the Panthers?
Packers.
I'm sorry. There you go. Yeah, the Packers almost came back because that's when Jordan Love came back from the injury. Yeah. So they almost slipped the game up. And, usually when teams do that, they fuck around and lose. the next week. So that's what it is. And for the record, the reason why I said the Texans, because Jordan Love and CJ Stroud seem to fucking look alike all of a sudden. They got this thing where they look alike this year. So, you know, if y'all ever hear me like mix up, it's because of that. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that, I'm taking the Jets because I think you mentioned keep things close with the divisional race. We can't have Minnesota just win everything just now. Like, chill out. They can end up being 4-1. Jets could be 3-2. Buffalo could be 3-2, 4-1. But to keep things close and interesting. So yeah, give me the men in green at 9:30 a.m. I hate them early games. Next game. This one tough. Baltimore 2.5-point favorite at Cincinnati. Baltimore fresh off of a win against the Bills. Bengals, they had a tough little win against the Panthers. Derek, I'm going to start with you.
Tough win against the Panthers is crazy. Yeah, the Bengals started out bad. The only team that they beat is a team that should have been relegated from the league some time ago. I do think the game is kind of suspicious. I understand why it is, because like it's a home game for the Bengals. It's a divisional game, but I kind of just don't care. I think I'm gonna just go with the Ravens. I'm just not gonna overthink it. Like Derrick Henry, he looks like he's on an upward trajectory. I have this theory that Jamar Chase is gonna underperform this year because they don't want to pay him. So I'm gonna have to go with the Ravens.
Dale, who you got?
I got yeah, this is a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go with Joe. How you do it, Joe? Yeah, that. I'm going with Cincinnati, bro. I just think both teams will get to 2-3. I know Ravens are on a high right now, but they like the Bengals. So they're gonna try to keep them in it. So I'm gonna just go that route.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this was damn near a coin flip, but it hurts me to say this, but man, I was leaning more Cincy on this one. Wow. The 2-3 keep shit close. Cleveland, give a fuck about them. But it's 3-team race in that division. B, who you got?
Coin flip as well. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. This game. I like the 2.5. I think they can do it flat out. But I'll say Ravens. Worst that can happen is you'll probably see maybe a tie. But matter of fact, no, because 2 division teams don't usually do that. It's in 2 different divisions. Yeah, let me get the Ravens though. I don't like this game. I don't like the game. It's not interesting to me. As far as like the record, like that's not a game. That's not one of my favorite games. I like the Ravens though. Let me get the Ravens.
All right. I'm going to come back to you on this one. Miami at New England. New England 1-point favorite. Miami's offense gone, non-existent. New England is, well, New England. Who you got?
I'm going to take the Patriots. I don't like the Dolphins. I don't like, even though Tua is not playing, I don't like him. Every time Miami loses, I blame it on him. I don't like him. And let me get the Patriots. I don't know. I think Miami may tank. Not saying that they looking for anything in the offseason. Yeah, matter of fact, they probably are a new quarterback. I think Miami's going to have a bad year. They'll probably catch a little bit of fire. But this is their first game against each other, right? For the division. They didn't face off the last 4 weeks at all.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. So let me be a toss up. Let me take New England.
Dale, who you got?
I wouldn't bet it, bro, but I'm a roll. I'm gonna roll with the Patriots with B.
Derek, who you got?
This is going to be one of those defining games for me where, like, based on how this game goes, I know how to treat them for the rest of the season. The Dolphins looked completely dead last week. And B brought up a good point that I didn't think about. Like, they might just kind of give up on the year, which I didn't think about. Like, they might just say, like, oh, forget Tua. We don't want to bring it back too soon. It's going to be a bad look for us. It's a bad narrative. But I'm of the place where, like, at the end of the day, the Patriots have like nothing, but the Dolphins do have like some like serious weapons still in Tyreek Hill, and he might want to like because every year Tyreek Hill's trying to get a fucking raise. So I feel like it's possible that Mike McDaniels might get really high before the game and come up with some crazy shit to get Tyreek Hill some easy touchdowns. So I'm gonna just bank on that and go with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you on the island with that one, man. I'm gonna go with the Patriots in an ugly, unappealing game. Very unappealing. Hope Red Zone don't even fucking show me this shit. Let's follow up with the next game, Carolina at Chicago. B, I already know you taking Carolina. We already know why.
There you go.
That's funny. We're on the complete opposite end of that because you already know who I'm taking to.
Yeah.
I'm taking Chicago. Not covering, but I'm taking Chicago. Dale, who you got?
I don't know. B-Fire don't like Caleb Williams, and Derek love Caleb Williams. So
I hate the Panthers.
I'm gonna go.
I don't think they should be in the NFL.
I'm gonna go with Chicago.
Oh man, it's gonna be a shit show of a game.
Yeah.
There's like a streak of shit show games for real.
The games are ass this week.
This shit. No, it's like 3 straight games looking at this shit, bro. The next one, Indy at Jacksonville. Indianapolis has a chance to have Joe Flacco have his second hero script run because IR-15 can't seem to stay healthy to save his fucking life. And well, Jacksonville is ass. It's somewhere on one of these tickers. I'm sure it's on there. Dale, who you got? All right, Derek, who you got?
You know what's crazy? This is the only game that I didn't have a pick for. But since you said Joe Flacco's playing and not Anthony Richardson, I'm actually leaning Flacco because I would just like to reiterate, like I do every week, Trevor Lawrence is a bust. I don't know if this is the first time you heard it, but it's the second or third time I've said it. But I just wanted to reiterate it. If you're in Jacksonville, I'm sorry. I've seen enough.
Back to you, Dale.
I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. They got to win this game. Indianapolis, they hurt. They got I don't know if AR-15 playing or AR-5, whatever they call him. Jonathan Taylor, he hurt. I don't know if he playing. I'm gonna just bank on Jacksonville getting that win.
B, who you got?
I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna go with Jacksonville this game. That Joe Flacco's another quarterback. You guys, I even had that video that getting on him last year with the Browns still up. It's a fraud. Always been a fraud. Jacksonville. I'm sticking with Jacksonville to do something. Probably catch their first win and a tight one, actually. So yeah, let me get Jacksonville.
It's terrible games.
Yeah, for real.
For the sake of keeping shit close, I could see why Jacksonville could win this game because they could be 1-4. Tennessee's got to buy that 1-3. Indy could fall to 2-3. Houston 4-1, 3-2. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jags on this one, and they're gonna lose a shit ton more after this. Shit ton more. All right, now we got something interesting. Buffalo Bills -1 at Houston. Stephon Diggs going against his former team. You know the storylines there. Dale, I'm gonna start with you.
This game is tough. I'm not gonna lie, like
for real
tough, bro. Like I don't know which way they're gonna go with it. They can have Buffalo lose and go 3-2 with the Jets next Monday, or they can have Buffalo go 4-1. If I'm not mistaken, what do Houston mean in gematria? Does it equate to 41 or 30? Oh, it's 31.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I think it's 31. Then we should have seen that coming last week too, because Buffalo going to Houston 3-1, 31, right? So, I'm gonna just have to go with the home team. I'm gonna go with Houston. But it can go either way. I'll say that.
Derek, who you got?
Smart man. I'm also leaning Houston because the way things have been going with the Bills, I feel like I feel like there's just kind of like no sauce to like, oh, the Bills are really good. Oh, wait, they're not very good. Oh, wait, no, they actually are good. I think it's much more likely that they lose again to like throw some real doubt into the season. I also just think that like the story of Stephon Diggs going back to a place where they literally cut him just because they thought he was annoying. And I'm pretty sure, and somebody check me on this, I'm pretty sure Stephon Diggs went to the Texans and he's already a team captain there, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like I just think that they're really gonna try and get him involved. Nico Collins been going crazy. Like I'm just leaning Texans.
B, who you got?
It's another toss-up game. They have some good points. Them two and D&D, pause. They got some good points on the bottom. But for that whole Stephon, you know what tends to happen lately? When a player gets traded, you would think that when he faces off against his old team, he would win. But usually it's been the opposite. Be losing. I'm gonna go with the Bills, even though I don't want to do it. I'm high on Texans. I still think Texans can be one of the two teams in the Super Bowl in the AFC. Not to win it, but to go. That's one of my two teams that will go in the AFC. But I think Buffalo may steal this one because I think they're gonna meet in the playoffs. And that's when Houston gets the best of Buffalo if Buffalo was to get past the Ravens. Let me get the Bills.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Texans on this one, man. This is probably gonna be the shootout, the best game of the 1 p.m. slate. I'm gonna go H-Town on this one, so they can advance to what 4-1.
Yep, I can see that too.
All right. Next game, we got Cleveland and Washington. Washington been red hot lately with their rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels. Odds on favorite to be offensive rookie of the year. -3 for Washington. Derek, I'm gonna start with you because they're playing your favorite quarterback.
So I told y'all starting this week, I'm gonna start coming with some different Deshaun Watson facts. This one's actually football related. You'll appreciate it. Going into this Thursday night game, I read somewhere that Deshaun Watson was actually the 53rd rated quarterback so far in the league. Now I know it. Now I know what you're thinking.
Jesus,
Derek, there's only 32 teams. Deshaun Watson's just that bad at football. So if you thought
you dug for that motherfucker, god damn,
that's crazy.
I'm gonna have to go with the Commanders relatively comfortably. I don't believe in this man. He's lost his sauce. He's not that guy anymore. He's not him. Worst contract in NFL history.
53rd.
I really hate that boy.
Oh shit, Dale, who you got?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Commanders really surprised me last week. They really did. Going to Arizona, just blowing them out like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was some shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy. Like when you try to handicap the game and you looking at it like, all right, Commanders got the 32nd ranked defense and the worst defense in the league, and they hold that team to 14. In which they should have a good offense. But for this game, where did Derek go?
I don't know. I was reading.
Derek, bro, you messed up the whole thing, bro. What the hell you doing?
Damn.
Man, I was gonna go crazy right now.
You was about to go crazy on him?
Oh, okay. There I know you don't like Deshaun Watson. I know you don't like D Watt. You feel me? All the things he did, but he is going to put his genitals on the Commanders' shoulders this weekend, and they're going to get the dub. Okay, brother?
Yeah,
Cleveland Browns for the win.
B, who you got?
No shot.
Oh, a lot of Washington Commanders talk. It's a lot. They're home, right?
Yeah.
Jesus, they lose, then that lets the Eagles and the Cowboys have time to catch up. Pretty much,
both
right?
2-2 currently.
They're both 2-2. Jesus, and too much Washington talk. That's the thing.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much. He finna be
I'm
slinging
gonna.
that thing.
Nah, I can't do that. Give me a tie.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't expect that. I really didn't
Yeah.
expect that. Okay.
Give me a tie.
Okay. All right.
I know, Dell. You like what? Give me
I
a
mean,
tie.
Hey,
it's bound to happen at some point this year, but
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's this game.
Yeah, right.
The way that Cleveland lost in such an ugly, stupid, dumb fashion against the Raiders, this is the one to get motherfuckers. Because the way Washington won was so convincing, kind of like how Buffalo beat
This
the
is
shit
what I'm
out the Jags.
saying.
It was so convincing, and then they turn around and do what they did against the Ravens. I'm taking the Browns on this one. I don't even know if I picked Washington all year, but yeah, I'm taking the Browns on this one for the sake of keeping both divisions close.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't, bro. You haven't. Oh, I picked them week 1. That's the only time I picked.
I picked Carolina
haven't
more than I
picked
picked
them at all.
Washington. That's insane.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. But yeah, D Watt, he finna be slanging that thing left, right, on the shoulder, on the head. You feel me?
I don't feel it, Dale. I don't. That's just you.
I hope he breaks both of his legs in warmups.
Damn, tell us how you feel. 4:05 p.m. We got the Vegas Raiders at Denver. 2.5 point favorite going to the Broncos. You know, fresh off win over the Jets in a very rainy, ugly, kind of game. B, who you got?
Wait, say that last part again.
Denver 2.5 point favorite at home.
You think they pull it off 2 in a row? Is it possible for Denver to go 2 in a row? I mean, I like they haven't done it before, but is that possible? I can't.
Wait. Wouldn't it be 3 in a row? Because they beat Tampa. Tampa Jets. Yeah.
Oh shit. Denver, they making a run or something like that? All right,
I wouldn't say all that, but
yeah. Okay, as we stand, just give me Raiders. Give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders, because I think something surprising, not for the whole season, but it's one particular game that I have marked on my calendar for the Raiders. I think you guys probably have an idea of what game that is. Let me get the Raiders. It's a particular team they're going against at home, and I have my calendars marked for that.
Interesting.
I think you guys know where I'm getting at when I say that, but we'll wait till it's time to cross that bridge. But yeah, let me get the Raiders for this game.
I'm actually gonna take the Broncos on this one, man. This might be the second time I'm taking them. I'll take the Broncos. You know, get a nice little 3-2 record going right now. Give them some hope, like, oh, Denver gonna do something when they really not finna do shit. But yeah, give me the Broncos. Derek, who you got?
I hate this. Every single week I have to pick a Broncos game. I'm never happy, and it's crazy because if there was one team that I would like almost say, I do legitimately like the Chiefs because I'm a bandwagon fan and I like watching great stories, and the Chiefs are it's just their time right now. But the Broncos make me so sad. I'm gonna go for the Raiders because I want the Raiders to just end their shit. I'm not gonna pick a quarterback that threw for 60 yards last week. Like, that's just crazy. I'm just gonna have to see more from them before I have any confidence in them at all. That shit was embarrassing.
Dale, who you got?
Raiders are injured. Antonio Pierce is not a good coach.
Devontae wants out. We know that.
Yes. Devontae wants out. Crosby hurt. They're not going to high altitude and beating Denver. Denver got a good D. No Diddy. Denver's going to win that game. All right.
Next game, 4:05 p.m. Another West Coast matchup. We got Arizona at San Fran. San Fran 7.5 point favorite. They jumped from 7 to 7.5 in like a matter of hours. We know the injury issue with San Francisco, and Arizona just got that ass beat a week ago. Derek, who you got?
I'm very confident the 49ers are going to win. I'm also very confident that the Cardinals are going to cover the spread. 7.5 is too many points, and they always play them close. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go 49ers to win, Cardinals to cover.
B, who you got?
Yeah, I actually agree with all of that. Take into consideration, people. Be very careful for those that do bet. If you see a 7.5, 8.5, and 9.5, chances are the team that you picking with that spread as the favorite, they usually don't come through for you. You know, y'all can go fact check that. 7.5, 8.5, 9.5 is not really happening. And once again, people, if you're gonna take a plus, if you want to take a 7.5 spread, take the underdogs, please. Right? If you would take a 6.5, you guys get what I'm saying, right? You do the reverse. Yeah. Stop taking a favorite and you're giving, and it's more than a touchdown. That makes no sense. That doesn't make no sense. But I like what D said. Oh, Jesus Christ, pause. 49ers win, but I can see Arizona covering because of that 7.5. There you go.
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing because I see people fucking arguing in the chat about LeBron winning championships. Did y'all click on the wrong video?
Yeah,
LeBron is sort of scripted to win a title.
I saw it, but I was like, I ain't even finna acknowledge it. Like, I see it. Yeah, somebody said the Celtics going 74-8. Like, nigga, no, that's not happening.
Celtics are probably gonna repeat though. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I agree with that. But yeah, 74-8. That's a very bold claim.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
But yeah. Anyway, Dale, who you got winning this game?
We seen what happened last week. Niners blew the Patriots out. That 10.5 was a gift last week. And I think it's the same thing. Minus 7.5. Give me Niners all day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so next Thursday is what they call the Sherman Bowl because Seattle plays San Francisco Thursday night football. You gotta bring it a little hype. You know what I'm saying? Arizona, they start off hot for seemingly 2 weeks ish, and it was back to business as usual. Give me them people in gold and maroon, red, what the fuck that is. I'm taking San Fran, man. Moving on, next game, 425. We got the Giants at the Seahawks. Seahawks 6.5-point favorite. I never pick the Giants unless it's a holiday. Give me Seattle, bounce back from Monday Night Football. Somehow Jared Goff had a perfect game. I really didn't think he was going to do that, but yeah. Dale, who you got?
It ain't too much to be said, bro. I'm gonna just go with Seattle.
Derek?
This is Daniel Jones, the last year starting. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
And B.
I feel y'all, but is the Seattle just gonna win every single game? I know they lost last week, but are they just gonna win every single game? It just seems like
Seattle.
Yeah. Let me be the outlier here. Let me get the Giants.
I mean, they just lost, so they ain't gonna win. They obviously can't win every single game.
No. But that's what I'm talking about in general. Yeah. Like just Seattle. Just do people think they're gonna win every single game from here on out? Like I'm talking about with the way the media is like. Let me get the Giants. I'll be the outlier on this game. Don't like the Giants. Business. Yeah, business wise.
I got you.
Yeah, let me get the Giants.
Yeah. Someone says, so obvious Lions are a lock this year to go to Super Bowl. Are they?
You said that last year.
It's not a bad
team. Not him. He didn't say that, but you guys know how we was having those line arguments all last year, every week.
Mm-hmm.
NFC soft. The NFC is terrible this year.
Yeah.
Gotta be somebody out there, motherfucker, though. Next game, Green Bay Packers 3-point favorite at LA. The Rams, that is. Can they bounce back with Jordan Love? Because since he started, they actually haven't won a game. When we really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Rams, well, they're dinged up, banged up, all type of shit. I'm taking the Packers in a bounce back game. Dale, who you got?
I'm rolling with you. They want it. They got to keep the Packers in it. They're for sure in this game. So.
And he a Cali boy too. I just remember that. Derek, who you got?
Wait, hold on. I'm about to see if the wow.
Young
I was
way
scared to see if the Falcons if the Falcons made it. Okay, they've been setting up this narrative the whole. Oh my god, bro, this happens every fucking Thursday night game. There's always some wacky shit that happens at the very end of the game just to justify this shit. First of all, the Falcons and the Buccaneers should not. There should not be 60 combined points in this game. But you know why there's 60 combined points? Because all last year, every single person that bet sports professionally was telling you every single time there's a primetime game, bet the under. Now it's a 60-point fucking game, and they have this kicker that had 2 kicks missed and then 1 blocked, hit the game time field goal to go to overtime.
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense, bro.
You couldn't write this shit unless you were.
Young way cool.
Whatever. Anyways, there's no good reason. There's no good reason for the Rams to win this game, but the Packers have been on some funky shit all year. They've won 2 games with Malik Willis, and they lost 2 games with Jordan Love. Like, what the fuck? I think that it would make a lot of sense for them to just go back in with Jordan Love and things get right. I think it would be a lot better story if the Rams get one on them. And also the Rams coach is crazy. He's a freak. He's a dork. So I'm actually going with the Rams in an upset. I don't know. Something about it.
Not a bad take. Not a bad take. B, who you got?
I'll take the Packers. I want to go with the Packers because, like Dale said, they still want to keep them like in. They still want to keep them there. Like they can't just keep losing every single game. Jordan Love he's officially back. I don't see him getting injured again. He did his little time off. I think he's back. And then once again, they high on the Packers. You don't want them to drop so low that there's still people that believe in the Packers and they go run to the sports books and they pound that plus money, like plus 300. I don't think that books want to actually go there. Let me get the Packers. At least for this game. Let me get the Packers.
All right, Sunday Night Football. We got Dallas at Pittsburgh. 2.5-point favorite going for the Steelers. This is one of them games you got to keep Dallas in the NFC East race. I'm taking the Cowboys. It's always FTC. Fuck the Cowboys. I'm taking them today. Pittsburgh got to lose to make that AFC North closer and tighter and all that. So give me Dallas, man. Sunday Night Football. B, who you got?
For real?
Dead ass.
That whole I felt like that whole Jerry Jones shit, coming down, them in practice in a helicopter and shit, like just to make more bad talk on the Cowboys. But to keep things close with the other division over there, like you said, the AFC North, with the Steelers, they got to catch an L, and then the Ravens to come back, right? The Ravens or the Bengals to catch a run, right? Take over the division. That's good. What's the spread of that game?
2.5 Pittsburgh.
2.5 Pittsburgh. Well, it's actually 1.5 now on FanDuel.
Well, damn.
Yeah, it dropped. So it looked like it's going to flip to the Cowboys by tomorrow or something like that, maybe. I feel you on that one. I'm going to regret this one, but let me get the Cowboys. Just to keep everything close. Let me get the Cowboys.
I do expect Dak Prescott to throw at least 1 to 2 picks, though.
Well, that's inevitable.
For sure. Prime time plus Steelers defense plus Dak Prescott being Dak Prescott. Oh, that's a recipe for some picks.
Yeah, that's going to happen regardless. It's him.
Derek, who you got?
The Russell Wilson humiliation continues. Cowboys, the only thing they're supposed to be good at, I'm pretty sure both of their ends are injured. I think Lawrence and Micah.
Cooks is out too.
And Cooks. Steelers home game. Like everybody expects, like, oh, Cowboys regular season. Well, then why aren't they favored? I think that the Steelers are favored for a reason, but it's like a short spread. So I just feel like the Cowboys have no momentum and there's like no incentive for them to win right now. It's a better story when the Cowboys lose during the regular season. If the Cowboys win, they're gonna be like, well, I guess the Steelers aren't that good after all. Dak's actually worth it. Nah. Everybody that's gotten big money, every quarterback that's got big money, it feels like. Trevor Lawrence, big money, trash. Joe Burrow, big money, starts out the season, ass. Dak
Danny
got the big
Nichols.
money. Yep. Danny Dimes, fucking trash. Everybody that just got big money is playing bad. And I feel like we're just right in line for that to continue. So, yeah, give me Glorilla's team.
Dale, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Derek on this one. I think the Steelers gonna pull it out at home. I just don't think Dallas has enough. Well, they have enough, but it ain't coming together.
All right, Monday Night Football. We got the Saints at the Chiefs. 5.5 point favorite going to the Chiefs. Tyrann Mathieu going against his former team, one of his former teams. Speaking of that former team shit, Derek, I know you got the Chiefs. B, who you got?
I'm gonna take the Saints in this one because I'll stay faithful to that 5.5. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Once again, anything can happen. But give me the Saints. Let me get the Saints in this one.
Dale, who you got?
I can't bet against. I can't take anything against the Chiefs no more. Bro.
He's learned his lesson.
Yeah,
just-
I feel
really
you
do.
on that one.
No,
I feel
They
it.
just want this
pull
team
out
to
some
win, bro.
bullshit.
Huh?
Like every single game is some bullshit, and they
Oh,
always
they just-
win. Seemingly.
They just want this team. I'm gonna just go with the Chiefs, bro. I'm not even gonna be cute with it.
You know, as much as I do want to take Kansas City, for real,
Hey, nigga.
you know them Monday Night Football games, man.
Mm-hmm.
It always be, if it's two games, one of them be a little wacky than the other. It's the only game. You know what? I'm taking the Saints on this one. Close game. Might be like a game-winning field goal or some shit.
Touchdown Atlanta. They won.
I just want to say this. I just think that, like, okay, I know I'm about to sound like somebody that needs to call the number, right? But hear me out. If you bet a team to cover the spread and the game goes to fucking overtime, how does that shit not cash? How does that make sense? Like, the game ended. Regulation is over. I bet a team to cover, and because a team scores a touchdown in overtime and the game just fucking ends, like, we don't cover. That shit is whack. That's all I'm fucking saying.
You want to know? You want to know the little trick on what they do with that D? This is what they do. What the books do. If whatever book you use, and if you pay attention to it, they'll have money line, and then deep down somewhere, they'll have money line or spread for 90 minutes. I'm not money line. The spread for 90 minutes. I mean 60 minutes. I'm sorry, a 60-minute spread. So like, if you would have did that, it would have covered. They don't tell people that shit.
I just saw Kirk
Because they
Cousins
gotta let
fucking
people
swag
scroll all the way
surfing,
down,
and I
but
almost
people,
broke
they know
my
they
line.
don't be doing all that.
Exactly. You got to scroll, and you'll see a 60-minute spread. The same spread, but it'll be like, would they cover it in 60
Yeah,
minutes?
soccer
Instead of
has that a lot because like a lot of the games did a draw, so there's like a tie no bet option.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that shit because I'm sick of these fucking
that's why.
overtime prime time games and shit where like everybody loses. That shit is fucking dumb.
Yeah. So they do.
But yeah, Chiefs are gonna win. Prime time home game. Fucking Taylor Cam, Travis Kelce's warming up. All the other players are going down. It's Chiefs lock of the week.
All right, who's the other lock?
Ooh, honestly,
hold on. Yeah.
let me look
into that.
Man, give me the Commanders, bro. Man, the Browns ain't doing shit. Come on, bro. Be for real.
Wait.
All right, I'm taking the Shermanators, taking Seattle and the Niners for the two locks. Dale, who you got?
I love the Jets this weekend.
That's one.
The Jets and I'm gonna just go with a guaranteed winner, man. Give me Green Bay.
Going with the green. I got you. B, who you got?
I like the Jaguars and Packers.
Jackson. Okay.
Jaguars lock is wow.
I know, right? Oh man.
Oh shit. Y'all got any closing thoughts?
Now that's gambling.
If you hate Drake or happen to be a Kendrick Lamar fan, that's kind of what my YouTube channel has devolved into. So if you like talking about rap music and shit, go check out Therapy. We have fun over there. It's all laughs.
B, you got anything?
October 27th. Just mark your calendar. Chiefs
Niggas like
Raiders.
drop an album or some shit. Nigga,
I was about to say that's just ominous as fuck. What is
I know, right? Yeah, like what's going on, right? I October 27th, Chiefs Raiders. Just mark your calendars for that game. That's it. But I know that's too early. I know. I just wanted to put that out there.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's my take.
Dale, what you got?
Let's keep winning, baby. That's it. Take it week in, week out. Still got the Jets going to the bowl. So that's what it is.
Fade the Jets.
Yeah, I got Bama, Georgia. They're gonna meet up again. Georgia gonna win again.
In the playoffs? Or
Playoffs or SEC championship.
Okay.
It's gonna be a thing where Georgia probably got one loss, 1 to 2, maybe. Actually, they're gonna have one. Texas might have 1 to 2, and Bama gonna have 1. So look out for that shit. But other than that, man, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. We are out.